Let's see who shows up. Guys, I'm really tired this morning. Like, tired to the point where I'm like, do I really want to get dressed and work out? Do I really want to get dressed and go work out this morning? And I've gotten to where I love working out, and I almost don't want to this morning. Jeez, I'm getting old. Getting old. I woke up this morning and I'm like, fuck, I am 46 today. I was 46 yesterday. I feel old today. Yeah, we're old. We're old, but I'm still going to go work out hard. Hard. Shoulders. No, today's not shoulders. Today's chest. I'm going to do chest today. I got to be careful. I tore something. I was doing over 400 pounds again, and I felt something pull, and I was like, ooh, and I got like a low spot that's all real sore. Like I've got a big knot. Like I really pulled something. So today's workout's not going to be heavy at all. It's just going to be like maybe push-ups. We'll see. Hey, Bradley. So what are we doing? Well, I made this knife. We'll go back through the story of this so that everybody can see it, because there's a lot of people that don't watch all the videos. But anyway, I made this knife. I hand forged this knife years ago, probably 5-6 years ago. I had a friend that had a forge. He did a lot of stepping. I didn't do much of the actual forging. Like I'd be doing stuff, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, let me." And he was one of those guys that just could not let me learn. He had to basically do it for me. So it came out, and I never did anything with it because I wasn't ever really happy with it. And so this got taken up to the shop a while ago. Yesterday was my birthday. I wanted to do this the last day of the month. That way everybody had a chance. I figured we might have some more people try to get in on this. I made this available to the premium tier members, and I waited until the end of the month so everybody had time to do it, and no one joined. So there are only 10 people that are eligible for this giveaway. This was for the premium tier members, the guys that pay me $15 a month. So what I did was I took this knife and I gave it a full convex grind. It is a convex zero. It goes from the origin of that all the way up, and it's convexed all the way. So there's 10 people. What I'm going to do is I'm going to assign everybody a number. I've got everybody names. I'll assign everybody a number 1 through 10. It won't take but a second, and we'll use a random number generator. But yeah, the story behind this was it was something I made a while ago, and I never actually finished it. And I thought to myself, you know what? This would be kind of cool. I cleaned up the bad hammer marks that were back here on the spine, reground it, and it is terrifyingly sharp. Like it is scary. So whoever's going to get this, you're going to have to be really careful with it. You're going to have to find somebody that can make you a sheath. I recommend Red Hand Kydex if you want a sheath. Unless you just want to keep this, like put it and mount it on the wall or something. Hey, who knows? But, so we're going to pick the winner. I'm going to go get the random number generator pulled up. So let's go do this. And we'll pick the giveaway winner. Is it a 90-degree spine? No, it's not. I cleaned it up on a Scotch-Brite wheel just to get there was a lot of really bad, no, it's not. I don't know. Here's the thing too. I can't guarantee the temper on that. It's not going to be something you'll be able to strike a ferro rod with. You would have to file a spot. So let's go ahead here. We'll assign everybody a number. So Hiking with Viking is number 1. Luke Harper is number 2. Whoever BL is, we'll have to go through this. I'll just tell you who the people that are eligible for this are. Bradley, that's you, Bradley. Bradley's number 3. Alex is number 4. We're just doing it in order how they come. Steve Pickering is number 5. Simon Volsman is number 6. And like I said, this is only for the premium tier. Luigi DeFrancesco is, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. He just won the other. If he wins, I'm probably going to have to disqualify him. So Ryan is number 8. Drew L is number 9, and Dwayne Smotherman is number 10. So he is premium tier. If Luigi wins it, I think I'm going to let him have it, even though it's back to back. This is that. I mean, I think that would only be fair because this is for only the premium tier members. So I don't think the other giveaways should disqualify him. So we're going to do a number generator. I'll do a random number generator here as soon as I get one pulled up. Random number generator. Random number generator. No, I don't want a website about what a rent. It takes me to a website describing what a random number generator is. Let's do this again. Random number generator. Okay, here we go. Random number generator. And so we're gonna, hey, hang on a second. We'll do this live. There it is, random number generator, minimum of 1, maximum of 10. And we're gonna generate the number right now. It is 3. Hey, Bradley. Bradley, you won. You won, Bradley. The whole reason you became a premium member was for that. You fucking won, Bradley. How about that? You won the hand ground, completely useless. That knife is about as useful as a snow globe full of chili con carne. God, you won it. It really is not. I have never wanted to really. I have never really wanted to do anything with this knife. It's for my hands. It's dangerous. I didn't leave myself enough handle. I am clear up, like I'm touching blade. So with that big S, not the most ergonomic. It's definitely not weight. It's definitely not weighted evenly. It's way heavier down here. But Bradley, you won it. You won the snow globe filled with chili con carne knife. So I do have to admit that I was figuring that I was gonna have to throw this away. I had started to do the convex, and I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna be able to teach myself a convex like in a day." Like I'm sure that there's like I sharpen a convex, but like to grind a convex, it's different. It's like laying an actual edge on a knife with a belt. Like I still fuck that up, and then they still have to get hand sharpened, and so there's inconsistencies in every one of my custom knife edges when they come off the belt. Are they sharp? Yeah, but are they? They look like. I'm going full Viking, sis. I just stopped. I stopped trimming it. It just so it ends where it ends. So at any rate, I didn't figure this would ever come out good. I figured that I was using this as a test piece, and it came out great. And I was like, oh, okay, slack belt thing. It's a thing. I used a lot of Scotch-Brite too. Morning, Jared. You missed the drawing for the premium tier giveaway. So I have another giveaway of a knife that I made or am making for you guys. I'm trying to find, I forget what I even came in here for. I may have gotten into the devil lettuce yesterday. Satan's cabbage. I forget what I even came in here for. It was my birthday. I indulged a little. I've been very good for a while. I have no idea what I'm hoping I'm going to trigger a memory by walking room to room and remember what I came in here for. Oh, yeah, now I remember. Came in to grab this magazine. Anyway, so I made a necker. I'm doing a satin necker. I got one completely done and sold. They are going for price of belts and the price of steel and the price of everything has increased, guys. So prices on my knives, if you want one of my neckers, they're not like $100 anymore. They're like $150. I looked at the price of belts. Price of belts went up significantly since the last time I purchased grinding belts. So price of things go up. So Bradley, so what you're getting, just so you can see, this is so damp. Yeah. Yeah, that paper is so damp. It was sitting in front of a fan in my bedroom. So, yeah, I would recommend, Bradley, that if you want a sheath for this, that you go on Instagram and find Red Hand Kydex. He's who I'm going to start using for sheaths for my knives now. I love Matt Braley's work over at Armitage Carry, but he is just too busy. He has been too busy for me to even get a hold of. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to call it. As much as I love having him do my sheaths, I just cannot continue to wait. Like he's told me several times, he's like, yeah, I'm working with the stuff with SE. I'll get in touch with you as soon as I'm able to do custom work again. And it's been months, and I'm like, I can't wait. I got two knives that have went out recently without sheaths, and I feel bad, but I just didn't have anybody that could do a sheath for me. I didn't have anybody that could do a sheath for me that did a good enough job that I would even go to their services. You know what I mean? Like, I'm picky. And so I would rather send the knife to you without a sheath and allow you to figure out what you want than have something that goes out and they're like, man, Mike's knife is nice, but that's a garbage sheath. You know what I mean? I don't want that to happen. So I figured the better way to do it was just I take that price off, because if you want a necker with a sheath, you're going to be paying me the 150 plus whatever the sheath costs, because I'm not eating the cost of the sheaths to have somebody else do it. So, I'm like, this first two, because I want to get them in and make sure they're exactly what I want. These next two knives are coming with a sheath that I'm paying for. So that necker at 150 is getting a free sheath, and that's the last one. If these sheaths work out, from what I've seen from Paul over at Red Hand Kydex, he seems like he does really good work. I've seen a couple of his sheaths now. So I'm just going to go ahead and have him make a couple. I'm going to send him examples of what I want for those knives, and then he can make them for me. And then we'll just go from there. But yeah, I'm getting chewed up by mosquitoes in my kitchen, fellas. I gotta light a mosquito coil real quick. So we'll do this for a little bit. We'll talk for a little bit now that we did the giveaway. What's everybody up to on this Monday? It's cold here. It's like 65 degrees. It had been, remember me telling you guys how hot it had been recently? I woke up this morning to 75 degrees, and Blackbeard does some nice Kydex. They're a little thinner than what I want. The stuff I've seen, like, I'm sure I can tell in thickness. I don't like those as much as the stuff that I've seen that Paul did. And plus, Red Hand Kydex, another reason, it's veteran owned. That's another reason that I'm using him. I'm like, you know what? Hey, he's doing good work and he's a veteran owned. Why not have veteran made knives go to a veteran made sheath? And it's 100% veteran made. So hang on a second, guys. I gotta grab a lighter. I don't know where all of our lighters went, so I'm gonna have to go track one down and light a mosquito coil. So yeah, that's part of the other reason. Veteran businesses. Oh, I bet that's fucking traumatizing for a cat that can't hear. My sister has a deaf cat. Okay, Red Hand Kydex. He's on Instagram. Red Hand Kydex. That's who I'm going to have make the next few sheets. And I might have a few people make them. But I've seen, he made a couple sheaths that I've seen for over hiking with a biking. Huh, that's weird. Nice thing about these don't stink like American ones. These smell like incense. These smell like if you go to a temple in Japan, the incense sticks that they burn at a Buddhist temple, that's what these smell like. They smell exactly like that. I don't dislike that smell. My mother-in-law has a Buddhist shrine in the room that we stay in when I go stay. I sleep in that room. It's the little home temple, home shrine. And she does her Buddhist ceremonies in the mornings. And so the whole house smells like that. Where did I get these? Japan. My wife brings them home from Japan. Yeah, I was gonna say, everybody says, oh, you gotta get citronella. I'm like, citronella doesn't do a fucking thing. There's pyrethrin in this. So it doesn't bother people. It's an extract from a lotus plant. It does not affect people at all. And it kills mosquitoes. Like, it affects their central nervous systems. Mosquitoes and spiders. Mosquitoes and spiders, neither one like these. So we have some of these that smell like rose. We've got some that smell like lavender. These are just the plain ones. But these are made for that. They have the pyrethrin in them. And these things work great because they just fill the air like incense does. You know how incense will leave that. And so mosquitoes this year have been horrible. So guys, if you haven't dropped a like, I'd appreciate it if you did. So I'm going to say it's going to be harder. I was hoping, I don't want to sound greedy. Guys, I don't want this to sound like I'm fucking like, I was hoping that the membership would have done better by now. So if you guys have been thinking about doing membership, I have a lot of stuff to give away. The problem is I don't, like, once we run out of this stuff, the membership money is not really going to be enough to keep replacing it with some, what am I looking for? Equivalent priced items. And I would like to keep the membership stuff to a higher tier giveaway stuff. So if you guys know of anyone that might be interested in the channel, please share the videos. Guys, I have not decided if I'm selling this knife yet or not. Have not even ground the blade, only did the handles. And this is not curly maple. Somebody kept commenting they think it's curly maple. This is something else. I don't remember what it is. I have to find out from Matt. Matt gave me this handle material. The handles are still pretty rough. There's some areas that still need hand sanded and evened up. I've never made wooden handles, and I did not realize how much more difficult the soft wood handles was going to be. It's a little thicker in spots. I'm going to try and taper this and have a palm swell in the middle. This is probably going to, the plan was, this was one that had a little flaw. This is one of the blanks that had a flaw in it. And I'm thinking that I don't own a single one of my customs. I think I'm going to own this for a while. Then it might wind up going up for sale. It might just get refinished and go up for sale. I have not decided 100% yet. It depends on how it feels, how I feel about it when I get done with it. It's not going to be anything over the top. It's not going to be like stone, rock pattern all over it. It's going to be just a flat grind with a really good stone wash, like what I did for Alex's, but with those wood handles. And I think I want a leather sheath for that. So I'm going to get with Alex about that. He's got a friend that does really good leather work. So I haven't decided yet. That might come up available, but if it does come up available, those handles have been a ton of work. I spent an entire 12-hour day just trying to get those handles the way I want them and get them. Because what you guys aren't seeing is how polished that is. I haven't even really put it on a buffing wheel yet. That's just hand sanding. It's like I said, it still needs some hand sanding for some like size issues, like where it's high spots and low spots and how I want it. I want it nice and rounded and everything on this wood handle. This is more for looks. I'm never gonna carry a tactical knife again, so I figured if I'm going to own one, I want it to be exactly what I want. So I decided to do some fancy handles. I probably won't do wood handles again. So I don't know. I have not decided 100% yet. But where is everyone going? There's only 4 people here now. I got an itch on my back. I can't reach it. Where did everyone go? So yeah, I've got, there's 2 videos that are going up this week. That I filmed. I know you're here, but fuck, I talk to you all the time. Yeah, I've got 2 videos going up this week. I'm gonna try and shoot a video today. I have 2 knives in from Alex. Really, I've got to get a review done on, but I have not carried much, so that's what's gonna go in my pocket. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that Southern Grind right now so that I can do I'll just start carrying it. I'll carry it today after I work out. I'm gonna start doing 2 a days again. I'm gonna start doing cardio every day after I lift weights. So I'm gonna do a morning and an afternoon because I want to shred off a little bit more fat. When you work out really heavy and you eat that many calories, you're gonna put on fat. And I did kind of a cut week where I really was careful about what I ate and shit like that. And I just did not, but I didn't work out as hard. Like I didn't have to do a lot of cardio, and I just kind of was disappointed with the results I got from my attempt to burn a little bit of fat, because I was eating 4,500, 5,000 calories a day when I was working out really heavy to try and put on the mass I needed, like for lifting weights and stuff like that. But I'm going back and I'm like, you know. Anyway, this is a Southern Grind Bad Monkey that we're gonna do a video on. I really like this. It's for a knife this size, it's really light, and so I'm gonna do a full review on it. I like some things about it, but then there's other things I don't like. I will say the action on this is great. And this is probably one of the best actual Emerson Wave feature openers that I've seen in a long time. I usually am not a big fan of the Emerson Wave. This one, it works really well. Coming out of pocket, even something like I'm wearing workout shorts, like track shorts. And in the pocket of it, even that thin, soft material's enough. Pocket clip is weird though. That's my only issue so far. And so I also have this Burnley design Boker that I'm gonna do a video about. This is a nice knife. I really like this. I usually am not a fan of Boker, the Boker knives. This is Boker Plus, but this one's pretty good. Only thing, I wish I had a lock bar insert. I see this is one of those ones that's going to start and get lock stick. Once that starts to deform and stick, and then you'll have galling on the blade is what I'm figuring is going to happen. But yeah, so that's what's coming. You guys will see that. You guys will see those videos probably starting next week. So I forgot to plug you guys back in. My phone's gonna die. What's everybody else doing? Let's see. Did I miss any comments? I turned live chat off here for a little bit. All right, now's the time where we just kind of talk. What do you guys got? If you guys don't have much, I'll end. We'll see. We'll give it a few minutes and see what kind of questions everybody's got. Anybody got anything? This gets real boring real quick when I run out of things to say and you guys don't jump in. Mosquito got me good. Got me right on the calf. Saw the video of the Drifter. Yeah, that's a good knife. That's a good knife. That's for what he paid for it. He got a lot of knife for what he paid for. When you start talking about, like, when you get into custom knives and you're in the $850 range, that pocket clip, that's the only thing. That pocket clip was so long. I was afraid to carry it. Ashton has a knife that I was playing with that has a pocket clip. It's I forget which one. I forget which knife. It was the Ray Laconico mass drop that they did, and it's got a really long pocket clip. And I don't like. It's not that it's uncomfortable. It feels weird at first. You get used to it. Like if it's in hand for a couple minutes, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. That long pocket clip really isn't a hot spot. It feels weird at first because the pocket clip terminates like way up here, but it's not like a hot spot. It's like, oh God, I don't like that. It's just like, oh, that feels different. But it's no different than if you've been shooting, say you have multiple guns and you go to the range and you shoot your 1911 for a bit and then you like switch to a different gun. It feels strange at first. Once you get used to that long pocket clip in hand, it's not at all uncomfortable. Not at all. It's actually more comfortable than a lot of other pocket clips. The problem I have with it was that pocket clip is like 2 inches long and it catches on everything. It catches on your shirt. It catches on it catches on everything. But I think when you order the Drifter, I think you can pick the pocket clip. I bet he will offer a shorter or longer pocket clip. I just think that like because like Nico's, I put it in my pocket. I went to go somewhere. My entire seatbelt slid up under the pocket clip when I got in the car. I didn't realize it. I put the seatbelt across my lap, and it slid all the way up under. Instead of just catching the tip of it, and then it would have slid back out. When I got ready to take my seatbelt off and get out, it started to pull that whole, like the whole seatbelt was under the pocket clip. And I was like, no, we're not carrying this. I'm not going to screw up my little buddy's brand new custom knife. But like I said, for $850, because he got the full back spacer, he got the polished ano and the satin blade. For what he paid, he got a lot of knife. And the only thing that I could see that would be a stopper for me is that long clip, because I know I will bend it. So, yeah, it was really, it's still here. It's a really nice knife. So pocket clips, like I said, not a hot spot, just odd. So everybody else got, we're back down to 6 people. We had 9, we had 4, now we're back to 6. If you guys are here and if you're new and have not dropped a like, I would appreciate it. It really does help the channel get the videos shared. We are coming up on another milestone. I have 2 milestones that I've been tracking on the channel. The 5,000 subscriber mark, which we are about 250 from. And the other one is 1 million views on the channel total. We're just shy. We're at 900 something thousand views on the channel over the course of 3 years, which for most big channels, not a big deal. They're like, I get those in a day. Like I get that many views on a video. Yeah, well, what they forget is they started their channels when YouTube was all small creators, and they got a lot more assistance from YouTube than small creators like I do now. But I will say Google has been pushing things to smaller creators like myself. Like I said, if you guys like my videos, my regular videos, if you look, now there's a like, a dislike, and then there's an applause thing. I think I told you guys that before. Like, I got a live chat. Cool. I just got a super chat, $5, while we were doing the live feed. If you really like my videos, there's now this thing that we're beta testing for creators, which is applause. And it's basically, you can give it's like a set amount. Applause is like, okay, I'm going to donate like $2 for this video because I really like it. And then there's an animation that shows up in the comments section along with that. And so they've been telling people, yeah, you can push that. Like if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. But if you really like it, you can do applause. And so what they have it set right now is on all these beta testing things that they're doing is that the creators get 100% of that money. So as opposed to like Super Chat, where YouTube takes I think they take like 10% of all Super Chats. They take a good chunk of our ad revenue. And even my memberships, I think that I only get like 70 or 80%, which is still better than Patreon. I think they take 20% of the membership fees. That's just how it works. That's Google's making money. And that's the convenience of them. I have it set up. They pay me. It goes directly into my bank account, all that stuff, right? And I get a receipt. That's how they run that. YouTube's a free platform for me to create on, but it's not free to operate. So with that applause thing, that 100% of that goes to me. It doesn't do it while I'm doing the beta testing. So if it works out, then it becomes a permanent fixture, a permanent thing. But there's only a limited number of channels that have it. Can't tell you how many. I really don't know, but I know that they had said, okay, well, we sent you an invitation to test this. Hey, what's up, Simon? Simon, you did not win the giveaway. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I wish I could give something to. Well, I am going to give something to every one of the members. That's going to be a video in itself. Frank, one of the other members, is sending me a big batch of beads, and every one of the members is getting a bead based on the 15 I have right now. Right now, if you become a member after, it's too late. These are like the first 15. So everybody's getting a bead, a lanyard bead. The premium tier members are getting ones that glow. Do they have to flash you? No. But the deal with the beads is I can't afford to send all these packages out. So the deal with the beads is you guys are going to have to send me you guys will have to just send me some shipping. So we'll get that figured out once I get the beads and everything. And then I'm going to include a note with Frank's website and everything for all the beads. I will get those all shipped out to everyone. But as you guys know, sometimes it takes me a while. I still have the giveaway knife for Luigi, and I anodized it. So I asked him if he wanted anodized. He said, yeah. And he said, surprise me. So I orange peeled the backspacer, part of the backspacer, because I wanted it to look different front and back. So with that backspacer sticking out a little bit, so we have some blue and some orange peel. Oh, I get my finger in the way. So got her apart, got her put back together. So that's the giveaway knife. It does need a drop of oil or two on it because the action's a little stiff still, because I had it apart, anodized it, everything. These things are cool. So that's going to Luigi. This is going back to Ferrum Forge Knife Works because this one is one that I somehow picked up. I don't know how I did it. When I took this to anodize, I thought I had written giveaway on this one, and I grabbed this one, and I've got to take it back and put it on. I got to give it back to Elliot because I somehow grabbed a second one. Like in a rush, it was sitting where I had set that one. And I was like, oh, I got to grab that and put it in the car. And so I got home and I was like, why do I have two? Why do I have two? Did Elliot? No, Elliot didn't give me another one. So once again, to remind you guys, Ferrum Forge donated this to me to give away to you guys. So if you'd be kind enough to go and follow their channel as well, if you don't already. They don't put up videos all that often, but if you follow their channel, you'll see stuff. So sometimes when they do new cool stuff, they'll put up a video. But the other thing too is check their website. They're always doing cool stuff on their website. They have sales and things like that on their website. So if you like Ferrum Forge knives, they're constantly doing things that are sale. Well, Elliot's one of my best friends in the world. So like when I asked him, he was like, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, go ahead. He's like, yeah, you can do a review of it. Because I was trying to get a review, just like the Stinger. I did a review of this before they launched, so that you guys got like a preview that they were coming. And I did the same thing with the Stinger. So I had a prototype that I'd been carrying for a few months. So that, that's just one of those things that we did. So the thing is, like, if you follow their website, a lot of times they do like flash sales. So the same stuff that you would get on Blade HQ, every once in a while they'll just like, hey, we couldn't get out and go to this show, or we couldn't do this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a special. Like they do Black Fridays, they do just every once in a while sale. National Knife Day, I think they did sales. They had stuff at sale price, and I am honestly, I've never thought myself as being vain, but this whole area here that's got so much gray in it compared to the rest of the beard, I think I'm gonna dye my beard. I'm getting tired of seeing it. There's a lot of gray in that one. I don't know what the hell happened in that one section that I have just got a streak of gray. Did Dad have just that one single streak for a while before it all went gray? I've got one here. Like, it's gray here too, but it's not as pronounced as here. Like, there's gray in this section right here because you can see it. There's like gray in that area. It is lighter, but this is like, it's like two. I wish it was just more even. Like, it was more even. I could just trim it, I suppose. Some mask he wore at the garage. I wear a CPAP mask. I do have a scar here, though. And here, and here, and here, and here where I got my tooth kicked through my lip that time. It's fucking, some people, dude, you're going bald, shave your head. I was like, dude, I got a lot of facial scars. You want to put a bet on how many skull scars, how many times I've had my head split open? It ain't pretty. I can feel it. Like, I can run my hand through my hair and be like, oh, there's, look at that's from a bottle. That was, I don't know what that was. My head is lumpy. I got a lumpy head. It's like bad oatmeal. So yeah. So what's everybody else got? That's my sister, by the way. So in case you guys don't know, that's my baby sister that is commenting about our father. Mom, Dad didn't roll me enough. Can I wear the same shirt every day and be vain? V-A-N-E. I don't know. There's a lot of times you guys will see me, like my videos, it looks like I'm always wearing the same shirt. There's a couple reasons for that. One, a wind vane? I was like, I think V-A-I-N is what they meant. Vain, as in like vein. So there's two reasons that you guys see me wearing the same clothes in videos a lot. And like, I'm in my workout gear right now because I'm getting ready to work out as soon as we end this. But two reasons. One, I've noticed that if you have a consistency, I stumbled across it by accident. Somebody told me it's something that the old CEO of Apple that passed away, it's something that he did. I don't want to say his name because it's a big big thing on Google. Anyway, Steve Jobs. So at any rate, when you have a consistency, that image is associated. In case you guys have not noticed, I wear the same hat in every video. I wear really similar clothing. I have a YouTube uniform, and it's because that now has been associated with the channel. People recognize me when I wear a mask. I have had people actually recognize me out in town wearing a mask because I wear this hat and really similar clothing. It becomes something that is identifiable. And whether people will agree with it or not, it is something then that gets associated. And when you make changes, I've noticed if I wear a different hat in my videos and it becomes the thumbnail and I'm wearing something different, I get less views. It's off-putting to people that are so used to the same thing. That's why I film in the kitchen all the time now. Like, except for every once in a while I film at the shop or I'll film out there because it's just like lighting's too bad. It's something that now has been associated with the channel and people recognize it. Just like Birdshot has his method. He has a specific backdrop, unless he's shooting videos in a park. He has a specific backdrop, which is that hey, what's up, Frank? I was just talking about you. It is that mat that he uses. And so when things become recognizable and things, I would love to shoot in the kinds of different scenarios and things, but it doesn't get the same response. And so I've been using knives as thumbnails. People don't like change. Exactly. People don't like change. I imagine that there will be a marked change either up or down because I can't let this grow till it's down to my navel. My wife will murder me. Eventually this is going to get trimmed. back to what it was when you guys got used to when it was just trimmed down like an inch or so. Oh, sweet. Okay, I was just talking about that. So anyway, yeah, there's a specific reason. Two things. My wife does laundry almost every day. I could wear the same shirt every day. Not the same shirt, but most of the shirts you see me wearing, I have multiple of. The paddle on blades, or that shirt, I've got like 3 of those. My crazy sharp shirts, I've got like 4 of. I've got numerous other shirts that you've seen me wear, but they're normally black or dark gray. Black shirt, dark gray shirt, this ball cap. Very rarely do you see much of a change. There's a reason for it. Once you associate something with something, it's really hard. Okay, go watch Unbox Therapy. He always wears the same stuff, or extremely similar. Like there's very little change. Thumbnails that show your face tend to do better. I did that kind of as an experiment. My buddy Matt just texted me. I'll tell you this in a second. So there's very little change. His thumbnails are always face. When you associate your face with something, I get much more click through when I use my face as the thumbnail than I do when I use the knife, the picture of the knife, unless it's something striking. So a lot of the knife videos, I don't know if you noticed, has been a picture of a knife. They have not done as well as the ones when I was using my face as the thumbnail, or myself holding the knife. I'm gonna start doing that, where it's gonna be me going like this, or something like that. You gotta play those little games with this whole, like, how do you get clicks? So if you guys are just joining, I'd appreciate it if you drop a like. We're trying to get to, I want this channel to get to 5,000, because I have something that I'm gonna give away for the 5,000 subscriber mark. And it's not cheap. It's not a cheap item. It's something that you guys are gonna get a kick out of. Oh, sea snakes. I sent a sea snake. Keep your eyes on Cutlery Lovers channel. I sent him a sea snake as a gift. My new little fixed blade. You guys will flip out. I do not have a single knife on me right now. I took the knife out of my pocket because I was going to put this in my pocket and completely forgot. This knife is so smooth. Guys, I don't know if you know this about Southern Grind. Zach Brown. Yeah, that Zach Brown. Zach Brown Band. This is his company. He owns Southern Grind. US made products. Yeah, Jeff, I talked to him a couple times. I sent it to him. I was like, hey, I just want to make sure it got there. I'm not trying to push you. And he's like, yeah, it got here. And he's like, I know I just got it. But he's like, I'm pretty impressed. And I was like, sweet. He likes it. He really likes it. So, trying to save this basil plant that my wife moved to the kitchen table and forgot to put any water in. It's not looking great. I would love to have some fresh basil on my lunch today when I make my pasta. Sorry, I can't do that, Dave. Open the fucking door. I like how calm. Like if you guys ever watched 2001: A Space Odyssey, 2000: A Space Odyssey, whatever it is, Stanley Kubrick. The robot. I'm sorry, I can't do that, Dave. He stays so calm. I would not be calm. Open the fucking door. I swear to God, I'm gonna come in there. I couldn't have rationally reasoned with that robot. No, there's no way. So, well, guys, it's been like 44 minutes. We already picked the giveaway. Bradley, I'm actually really happy that Bradley's the one that won. Bradley changed his membership to premium membership just because he wanted this knife. He wanted a shot at winning this. It came up random. He wanted me to make him number 7. Aren't you, Bradley? Are you still here? Aren't you glad that I didn't change that? Man, the deaf kitten. My daughter found a picture of the dog and the cat together. Our cat is just not here anymore. She got abducted by her previous owner that didn't give a shit about her and absconded with off to, her previous owner was the neighbor's daughter. The neighbor moved, never once said anything about the cat. The cat was here months after they moved. When the daughter moved, she came back over here and fucking stole the cat that she hasn't taken care of in like 7 years. That cat lived with us for like 7 years. I'm not driving all the way to Washington. That cat, here's the thing, the cat was real sick. She was really old, getting real sick, couldn't handle food, always was throwing up, just was sick, like just was not doing well. And losing weight, tons of weight, just couldn't keep enough food down. And so I know, I don't know. I'm gonna go to the shelter when everything opens back up out here. I'm gonna go because the dog needs a cat. Like when she hears a cat meowing outside, she just goes ape shit. She thinks it's her cat. So, yeah, she needs a new cat, and I miss the cat used to lay like right up. The cat loved to climb up into my armpit while I'd be laying, and so I had to lift my arm up so that she could get her head up in there, and I had to be real careful not to crush the cat's head. That was like her favorite thing. So. I'm going to tell you you do what you think best represents like the Gambit, do a bunch. I'm going to show them in a video and then I'm just going to randomly send them out. So you do what you think looks best on those, the glow in the dark on those. You do what you think best represents what you're doing so that because I'm going to put up information about your website. So you do what you think best represents and then we'll just go from there and I'll just send them out randomly. I'm just going to put the glow in the dark ones for the premium tier guys in one pile and just pack them up and not put addresses on them and then just randomly shuffle them to send out. And then I'll do the same thing for the 5 basic tier ones. Oh, guys, I don't know if I told you guys, I did a 3rd tier for memberships. Like I know that some of you guys like $14, that's too much. For some of you guys, it's like $5. I did a $2. I think I did a $2 a month tier where basically that tier just only gets early access to videos. I haven't been saying much about it. I forgot that I did it. So we have the just looking, which is $2. Then you have the $5 tier, which is the baseline tier. So you get specific things for that. And then there's the premium tier that gets some extra stuff. Now there are some things that overlap. Except for the just looking tier, which is the $2 tier. So if you guys want to join the channel and support the channel, I'd really appreciate it. I know there's a lot of you guys that watch the videos all the time. I do understand money's tight, but like I said, I'm going to run out of content and I'm going to be able, the membership is to try and support this channel a little bit better. We're going to real rapidly run into a point where I have nothing that I'm going to be able to make content about. And then I said premium tiers. I had to scrap a video that I shot. I did not at all like the way it came out. I was doing the 4th in the sharpening tutorial series. We were going to actually do some basic sharpening and maintaining angles. And none of it came out the way I wanted. Either the audio was bad. I tried to do voiceover and I'm like, look, I'm spending hours. I was like, it'd just be easier when you get some stuff that you're ready to do some sharpening, just reshoot the entire thing. So the premium tier members, I apologize. I have been promising that 4th installment of the tutorial for you guys, and I have not been able to get it done. I'm trying to salvage a video is way harder than just reshooting. But the problem is the stuff I was going to sharpen has already went back out. So I'll dig out a couple of my knives that have gotten dull and just do some basic sharpening skills stuff as the next video. That was the whole plan of it. So yeah, guys, it's been like 50 minutes. I'm gonna get off of here. It takes forever for these videos to render. If you guys are members, I wanted to tell you guys something. If you guys are members, I don't know if maybe somebody's just missing the button, but I'm getting downvotes from members, from paying members on videos when they're up just for them. And I would love to know why. So if you guys, especially the paying members, if you guys are downvoting something, I want to know why. The whole, you guys are paying for content, and if you're not telling me what I'm doing wrong, it's not going to change. So if you guys, I'm just going to stop worrying about it. I'm just going to think it's a mistake. I'm like, you know what? They probably hit the wrong button. They hit the thumb down instead of the thumbs up. It happens all the time. It's not that big a deal. But if you're honestly, like, unless I get a response, unless you tell me why you didn't like the video, and I mean, it could be something that, like, if you put it up and then we agree that, like, I tell you, okay, I get it, like, I respond to your reasoning, I'll delete it. That way it's coming up fresh. Like, okay, you don't like this. All right, fine, I'll do it. If it's that you just don't like the knife, hey, I get it. Interaction's interaction. I don't get upset about thumbs down. I get upset when I get a thumbs down and I don't have a reasoning. Like, if it's just that you don't like me, yeah, go ahead, join the herd of thousands of people that don't like me. It's fine. I like to have some reasoning behind, because I cannot change content if I don't know what's wrong with it. So, yeah, that's about all I got. Anybody got anything else? Any last minute stuff? Surprising how light this knife is for as large as it is. With very little weight reduction that I'm seeing. I don't. All right, guys. Well, if nobody's got, check one more time. Yeah, if nobody's got anything else, I'm gonna log off of here. If you guys have not already dropped a like, I would appreciate it on your way out. I will end this, and probably gonna shoot a video about this in the next couple days. I'm gonna start carrying this. This is a big knife. This is a big knife. So, all right, guys, that's it. Love y'all. Take it easy. Bradley, once again, congratulations. Frank, I will talk to you later. I'm getting ready to work out, Frank. So if you have anything you want to just shoot me a text. I'm getting ready to put my phone on Do Not Disturb and go work out. So, and then I got some sharpening to do. I got a couple of things that came in. So, oh yeah, I have a Prince Customs Daruma that came in that you guys will get to see a video about here before too long. So, hey, guys, take it easy. Love y'all. See you next time.